In the heart of Oakland, California, lies a forsaken structure, the Oakland Coliseum. Once home to legendary athletes and iconic games, today it stands abandoned, haunted by the ghosts of its past. But the real horror of this place is yet to be discovered. Built in 1966, the Coliseum was a state-of-the-art sports arena. Yet, from the moment it was constructed, the ground beneath it, a former military base, seemed cursed. Whispered rumors of restless spirits began to spread, and some say the souls of soldiers who perished during World War II still roam the halls, their presence never truly leaving. As the years went by, strange occurrences became impossible to ignore. Fans claimed to feel an icy chill despite the heat, while stadium staff reported hearing footsteps in empty halls. And the players? Some spoke of feeling an eerie sense of dread during games, as if an unseen force was watching them, waiting for them to fail. One of the most terrifying locations was the locker rooms. Players described hearing their names whispered in the dark, locker doors slamming shut on their own. Some even saw shadowy figures lurking in the corner of their eyes, figures that vanished as quickly as they appeared. Stray cats, in alarming numbers, infested the Coliseum. These weren't ordinary cats, no. These creatures seemed to carry an energy of their own. They would appear in the most unlikely places, their glowing eyes gleaming in the dark. Locals began to wonder if these cats were the physical manifestation of the restless spirits trapped inside. Security guards and workers shared chilling stories. Cold spots in the air, doors that opened and shut by themselves, and voices calling their names in the dead of night. One worker described being drawn into the dark depths of the stadium, hearing a voice beckoning him closer. But when he turned the corner, nothing was there. And then came the final game, the last time the Coliseum would host a crowd. The final whistle blew, but it wasn't the end of the curse. That night, the stadium seemed alive. Cold winds blew through the empty stands, and whispers filled the air. Those who stayed behind said they could feel the curse had taken hold, and it would never let go. Today, the Coliseum is abandoned, decaying, yet it remains a place where the past never truly dies. The echoes of soldiers, players, and lost souls still linger within the crumbling walls. And the curse? It waits for anyone who dares to enter. Some places are not just abandoned, they are cursed. The Oakland Coliseum is one such place, a stadium of nightmares where horror never truly leaves. So, next time you pass by, remember, the curse is still waiting. Some stories are born from myths, others from imagination. But then, there are those that spring from the shadows of reality, leaving a scar on history. This is the story of the Amityville haunting, a tale soaked in blood and shrouded in darkness. All began on a cold November night in 1974, when Ronald DeFeo Jr., the eldest son of the DeFeo family, took a rifle and murdered his parents and 4 siblings as they slept in their beds at 112 Ocean Avenue, Amityville. A year after the massacre, the Lutz family, George, Kathy, and their 3 children moved into the house, oblivious to the horrors that had occurred. They believed it was a new beginning, but it quickly turned into a nightmare. Within days, the Lutz family began to notice strange phenomena. The temperature would drop suddenly, foul odors filled the air, and unsettling noises echoed through the halls at night. George Lutz woke up to a pair of glowing red eyes staring at him from the window. He rushed outside but found nothing, just the cold, empty backyard. Kathy Lutz experienced horrific nightmares about the murders. She claimed to have felt an unseen force holding her down, whispering the names of the victims into her ear. While exploring the basement, the family discovered a hidden room painted entirely in red. They felt an overwhelming sense of dread as they entered it. This was the place where the darkness seemed to linger. A priest was called to bless the house, but as he sprinkled holy water, he was struck by an unseen force and heard a voice warning him to get out. He left the house, never to return. After 28 days of relentless torment, the Lutz family fled the house in the middle of the night, leaving behind all their belongings. They never returned, but the house remained a silent witness to unspeakable horrors. Since then, the Amityville house has become infamous, a symbol of horror. Countless movies, books, and documentaries have tried to capture its dark history, but the real question remains: was it truly haunted? Or was it all a terrifying illusion born from a gruesome past?